coming to you from Meeple Fest, a great once-a-year invitational that we run and where we get a bunch of people together to play games. And it also means that instead of sitting at home with our games behind us, we're here in the hotel and we're able to talk about some games that we don't have in our collection so that we can bring you more games and talk about some new games. So my name is Doug.
My name's Shelley.
And we are here talking about
Wine Cellar.
Now, come on, Wine Cellar. We
had to try it.
Exactly, exactly. This is a very straightforward game about drafting and bidding to get the best wine cellar. And you are going to be stacking your wine bottles and trying to score. And of course, you're going to be drinking at least a bottle a week. Maybe it's over 8 days. I'm not sure about that.
What?
But you got 8 bottles that you're going to ultimately get at the end, and then you're going to drink the first one and the second one.
Well, I think it's based on the
so
aging.
Yes,
right.
It's based
so
on the aging. Exactly.
the young, the one that's not aged as long.
That's true.
You're going to start at that, and then you're going to work down to
we
the one
like
that's
our
aged.
wine, so let's check out Wine Cellar.
Cellar.
Wine Cellar, which is designed by Andrew Stiles and comes out from 25th Century Games, is for 1 to 8 players. So that's another way, you can play with a lot. And we had a big group, so this was a perfect
Really fun,
one
big
to
group.
try.
Yeah.
Right? So you limit the number of cards in the deck depending upon the number of players. There is basically as many, there's 8 times the number of players, and then that many more, 9 times the number of players, right? Yeah, because we have, in our hand, I've taken out the wines 1 through 18 and then shuffled them up, okay? And so you can see that 2 are available for every round. Along with that, we get 2 clients, all right? Clients that are a list here of things that our clients, I guess we're making a cellar for other people. But why would we do that? I mean,
well, because we're getting things they would want.
Right, exactly.
And they tell us on the cards what their preferences in terms of types of wine
and so on and so forth.
Countries that they
so,
come from.
for example, we're going to be able to choose which one of our clients.
This is kept secret too.
Like exactly, this is secret information. So I think.
Well, so mine wants to have a Cabernet and a what's this?
Cabernet and a sparkling. Yes, exactly.
That's their preference, but they will take other wines, of course. And the countries of origin are also specified here. And for this one, it wants something from the United States.
Right.
In this one.
Right. It's interesting because I did shuffle these up. Shelley's 2 clients both want things from the United States. Mine, and if you look, it's depending upon the number of players.
It changes.
1 to 2,
there's more options.
3 to 4, 5 to 6, 7, 8. You can get more options. Both of mine want from Spain. All right. So, we're not going to be in conflict
wants
on that one.
rosé, and now this one wants rosé, and I guess a Sauvignon Blanc type, right?
Exactly.
A white wine.
And mine's are whites and reds. All right. So I'm looking at these, and we wouldn't have shared those, but we choose one.
But we should say that the amount of points on there are different. So countries of origin is going to give you 3 points, and then
the wines, depending upon the rarity. So red and whites are going to be about the same. So mine is 2 and 1, depending upon which card I choose.
And mine is 2 and 1, except the sparkling one is 6.
Because there's
fewer of those.
So
what
we're going to be able to do here is once we've chosen our client, gotten rid of one of those, we have our hand of cards. Maybe organizing these according to their value, remembering that the numbers go only from 1 to 18 here, and we're going to choose a card, and then we are both going to play it face down and then do a simultaneous reveal. So these are going to go into our wine cellar. So the numbers on them are no longer going to matter. They actually don't even matter now, right? Okay, so...
Well, they're going to matter. You're wanting to win a certain one to get it into your cellar.
Exactly.
Right.
Now, the other thing that you can maybe notice is the numbers along the top here, okay? Because what we're going to be doing is we're going to be organizing our wine cellar from top to bottom with the bottles laid on their side because, of course, you want to keep your
And you
corks
notice
wet.
the cards are
Yeah,
shaped
cards are very
more
cool,
because
right.
they're more shaped like a bottle, which is kind of
Definitely.
cool. Yeah.
And what this card, for example, is saying is that if it is the wine that is the second in the tower, from the top, that is going to be worth the most points. However, if it's all the way at the bottom, it's only going to be worth 2 points. And what you're going to be doing is you're going to be drafting these,
Right.
and then you can only place a new bottle on the top or the bottom of the entire stack.
So it's going to end up looking
right?
like one long line when you're finished, right?
Exactly.
So should we do the first bidding on
So
this
we'll do,
one?
yeah, exactly.
So do a couple.
Right.
So I if I really think it's important that I win this one, then I might want to play my highest card, right?
Right, exactly.
But I'm also looking to see, but if I win that, which one might fit in with going,
Definitely, exactly.
above or below it as well.
Exactly.
All right,
so I
let's,
am going to play this
I'm going to
card.
play this one. Okay.
Okay, and we turn it over. I bid a 2. Shelley bid a 17.
So
She
I
really
definitely
wanted that.
would like to have this one.
Overbid, I would say, but
That's okay. I will take this one.
okay, and I will take this one. It now goes into my wine cellar. And these 2 that we just used as our bidding are now going to be the ones we are currently bidding on. All right,
so let's try another one.
We'll do one more here, a couple more here. And I'm going to do that one there.
Okay.
Okay, and flip it
I
over.
had a 15.
Oh, I went for 18 because I really wanted this one because this is an 8. And look, I've got an 8 here. So if these are my top 2 bottles, I now am going to score 8 and 8 in my first 2
that's
things.
amazing.
But that does limit my ability to put things in.
Okay, so I do this, and
Right.
I'm like, which one of these is better? So I'm like, this one wants to be, let's see. Wow. Well, it depends on which way I think it's going to go. But let me just put it in this direction.
I will put mine so that
So yeah, so this is, so if I wanted it to be a 7 or an 8, no, that's really bad for me.
Not great, but this is actually pretty good up high. So
yeah, and you can tell because the colors are more faded when they're not as good, and then they become
you're
darker.
Definitely want to play on top of those. But yeah, because at least
this should be on
the
the bottom probably. Yeah.
But it's not going to get there.
No,
right?
it's not going to get there.
And so now we have these, and we're going to bid.
Let's see, what did I want for my client? Okay.
All right, I'll just do that one.
Let's see. I've got that, and I would like to have. Okay. All right, so I might do this one because it might be good to get this one out soon. All right, so I'll do this one. Okay.
Okay, and
flip
them over. And you are going to have the pick first, yes.
Oh, okay. Well, I will take this one.
Okay, which is U.S. made, and I didn't have. We know that what my situation is. So these come in here, and now I've got to.
I can't go in between. I have to go on the top or the bottom.
Exactly. This is a little bit. So this one would have been much better in another position if I'm going to be building down with these.
Well, this is actually quite complicated.
It is. It is.
I mean, I know I'll get points for the type of bottle, but the order in which I'm putting it in matters too.
Right,
so that's kind of a drag.
Yeah.
Okay. Hard.
Let's see now. Yeah, so you are kind of looking at what are some of the things that we've got. I'm going to do this one.
All right.
Okay.
And I guess I'll put in the mix this one.
All right. And let's see, you got to find. Oh, I got a 6. I get to choose first. And this one is a little bit better for me if it is going to be the 4th one, because at least it scores a 6, right? So that is the better one there.
And if this is the bottom of my wine cellar, this 8 would be pretty darn good.
Yeah, if you put
and
that
then I have
in
an 8, and then
Yeah,
this
that
one's
would
a
be really
3. Luck. And this one's a 4, so that's not so good. That's okay.
Okay.
And we keep going like this.
We keep on going like this.
Oh my
for
gosh.
4 more turns. And so we're going to do this, and I'm going to speed up the video right now. We're going to do it. to score two things. First of all, we're going to score our wines. All right. These last two, which we bid with, are out of the game.
We learn who our customers are now.
We learn who our customers are, our clients, exactly.
For the other part.
And so if we look at mine, I'm going to get 8 plus 8, 16, plus 3, 19, plus 6, 25, plus 8, 33, plus 5, 38, plus 4, 42, plus 5, 47.
So I've got 5, 8,
is 13,
13, 7, 6,
26,
4,
30, number 6,
3,
33,
8.
Ooh, that's a good
and
one.
8.
41 and 49. I've forgotten what I scored.
I'm
here.
sorry, dear.
We would have written this down. There's a nice score pad here.
Yeah, we should have written it down.
And then along with that, I get 2 points for every white, and I have 1, 2 whites. So that's going to score me 4 points, and 1, 2, 3 points for my reds. So that's 7 points there. Along with that, any Spanish ones, I have 1, 2 Spanish ones, and I get 3 points or 6 more points for that for my total.
Mine liked the sparkling, which I had already told you about. So that's 6, 12 there.
That's big.
That's big, and then I get 1 for this one. So. And 1 for this one. So it's 12, 13, 14.
Right.
And then I like American wine.
6 more for your American wines.
So I've got 2 of those. So yeah, 6 more points. And then
and that's it.
Yeah.
So, what did you think of this one?
Well, I think it's really fun. It's straightforward.
Very straightforward. Yes.
It's an easy game. You don't know what the other person has for their clients.
True. I'm going to say, I think Shelley liked this playing better than our previous playing.
Well, I think multiple players is fun, but
Yeah.
when you're playing 2 players, you really are thinking
strategy of not only what you are playing to contribute, because it could be one of the 2 that you win, right? So that, you have a little bit more control.
Yeah, there's more
over that
thought
situation.
process actually with 2 players in terms of that. It's more of just kind of fun with multiple players.
There are tons of clients.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so they're going to.
So you'd never know
different permutations
what someone's
and so
actually
on.
working on, which country they want. And then you're just trying to make the best of the cellar and getting the highest numbers in the order in which you would drink the wine.
Exactly. So, I mean, I think that this isn't necessarily a game we need to own.
No.
But because it's wine and because it plays 8 players, we're probably going to be getting a copy. Because we can play it with our gang of friends who we have dinners with, who are non-gamers, and this is a great casual or non-gamer game, I think.
But I mean, I think you really are thinking of where you're going to have to put them.
There's some good thought in here.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, it's also a theme that our friends who like wine, and they're okay on games, they'd be okay to pull this one out because it plays in about 20 minutes.
It's so fast, and look at how cool the cards are. They look
players,
like it's pretty fun.
So again, this is Wine Cellar. The designer is Andrew Stiles. 1 to 8 players. And even with 8 players, as you can see, it goes quick,
fast.
20 minutes at most, and 10 plus on the box from 25th Century Games. Really solid stuff. Check it out, see what you think, and if you're wine aficionados, this one's probably right up your alley. All right, that'll do it for this week. Remember, you can support the podcast by going to patreon.com/Garrett's Games. That would be both our video series here and our long-running audio podcast that has over 1,000 episodes. Along with that, you can support the podcast by heading down into the show notes and checking out the link to an extensive list of games that no longer fit on our shelves, but belong on your table. Please, good prices, guys.
Oh, big time.
We would love to send you some games so that you can enjoy them after we've finished enjoying them as well. Have a great week. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.